Coast Nation, Sanbonan Bafetu, welcome back to friends with me, QB. Now, we are playing this Saturday. We are playing against the African champions, and obviously, it is something that is going to be tough, especially, playing against opponents like Vegetabe Sundowns. But hey, I know people are still not convinced with, the performances of our club so far, which I do understand. It's a bit early, but for Tsunami, it's not something that I would say because even on yesterday's video, I said to you guys, yeah, it's not like I'm going to say, yeah, Kaizer Chiefs are now dangerous, nani, or they are now pop, or in between. We have to look at the performance and look at everything, because so far for me, I think we do have what it takes, even though people don't believe in the club. But hey, I'm a fan. It's my job to believe in the boys even when they don't believe in themselves. So I do believe on tomorrow's game, definitely we will, not tomorrow, on Saturday's game, definitely we will be giving out our best performance. And who knows, we might even surprise you, play a win against tough opponents, which is Mamelodi Sundowns. But then I doubt a win, though I do see a draw. The reason why I'm saying I doubt a win is because I haven't seen Coach Fernando Cruz attending some of the Sundowns game. That is something that was done by Coach Nabi, and he came up with a good strategy on how to beat them, and I feel like it worked for that time. During that time, it worked very well because he was attending those games, trying to figure out how they play and how he can be able to try and counter, play them in their style of play and everything else. But hey, other than that, it did work during that time. So hopefully this time around, things might work. They might not work. But then we do have some, updates from the launch today. Is it a launch? I don't know how to call it, but then obviously they were having interviews, pre-match interviews, talking about the game. So remember, we're playing this Saturday. Coach did complain about that, but either way, we do have Inaso Miguel, and he says, currently we do not fear anyone, which it is good. It's good mentality to have. We are not going there to respect, but we are going there to play, and we need to play our hearts out. So let's just have a look at this.
Yeah, my understanding is that we have to respect the fact that Sundowns won the Champions League. Sundowns, it's Sundowns, but at the same time, we are Kaizer Chiefs. At the same time, we also fight for our goals. We fear no one. I think the message is very clear. We fear no one, no matter if they are champions of the Champions League, if they are champions of PSL. We're gonna face them as we face Sekukune, as I said before. We're gonna start the game with the same ambition, with the same spirit of fighting and going for every duel, and that's the message very clear from the coach.
Well, as you can hear from our then previous captain Inaso Miguel, he says definitely not we are a big team. We are a big team. Obviously, we need to give out our best performance and try to make sure we collect maximum points. And remember, we are playing at home, so we should have the advantage, even though FNP is not a slaughterhouse as of yet, but I wish it can be. Yesterday, we managed to get 2 goals, which is very, very good. But then we need to turn that place into a slaughterhouse. Then we still do need players. We still do need to make signings. We still need to do additions or make additions to the squad. So hopefully, Kaizer Chiefs can, push as hard as possible to get those players that we do need, so that we can be able to start saying, okay, you know what, right now maybe we are at the level where we can be able to compete against such teams like Sundowns. But for me, I do not fear Sundowns, but fair too. It's just the confidence from our club. Most of the time, whenever we play against them, the confidence is a bit low. So hopefully this time confidence will be high, everything will be high. Let's say it's or raise that bar high, so that we can be able to compete with them. I know they have your good players, Abu Allende, all those incredible players. Bonile Pasadena is back, even though I haven't seen much from him, but he's back, he's available. Obviously he's playing Lapan. I'm sure he's competing with Umjita Lapana. Who's this guy? Is it Modiba? I think it's Modiba. So definitely yeah, we will see. We will see. But with us from our side, I am a bit worried kancane with Frosler, because if we're gonna be playing with the Frosler, maybe chances are we might need to bring in Bule Modi so that he can be able to help. Because at the end of the day, Modi is a player who can be able to drop back and play more defensively, like a defender, a defender. Even though he's a forward player, his work rate is just incredible. Hence, I feel like that's one of the reasons why Kaizer just decided to not let go of him. You understand? But hey, I don't know. We will see. Makufika lelo langa. And then also moving on, we do have Asanele Velebaye, whom Naya has spoken in terms of, the game plan. The game plan against Sundowns, which here is what Uvelepai is saying in terms of that.
Obviously, first of all, we're playing against African champions, so I can imagine how tough that is going to be. But obviously, we go to this game with the confidence, from our last game, winning our last game. So I would say the confidence is high, the mentality is right, because we know what is required.
Well, that is true. That is true coming from Asanele Velebai. He says the confidence from our club is high. Nabo, they are beaming with confidence because they haven't lost any game as of yet. Though, I do have to say, watching them against Polokwane City, watching them against, what is this team? Because both the clubs that they played against, they were having a tough time. They were having a very, very tough time, especially even on defending. So this might be an advantage for us, but then it will depend on how we are going to carry ourselves, because at the end of the day, it's not like we are facing a much struggling team that is not doing very, very well. They are a good side, obviously, the African champions, by the way. So we need to make sure that we try our best, to give out our all, and then spawn to from our side, what can we be able to do in order to make sure that at least we get maximum points. If we don't get maximum point, even a point, I think will do very well for us. So kuzobonakala bafethu during the day of the game how we are going to be competing against the mighty Sundowns, which obviously they're not so mighty, but they're mighty in terms of football, and in terms of spendings they are not afraid to spend in order to get what they want. So it's gonna be interesting one. Hopefully we're not gonna be there to respect them, because I remember when we played using Coach Cedric Kazin or Khalil Ben Yusuf, we respected Mamelodi Sundowns a lot, just like we respected Orlando Pirates. And Pirates as as in, I don't even want to talk about it, but at the end of the day, as I've said, we will see how our club is going to respond to, this good side from Mamelodi Sundowns and also Nati. Currently, we are not, bad, but then there's something that we need to think of. We still need to give the boys some time to be able to settle, adjust, and then bazothi nje masibasetlile sibajwayelene as teammates and players, then combinations or combination plays will work very well for us. Because ngibonile there were certain passes bebazama ukwadlala, but they just could not find each other because of the understanding. So that is something that we need to give time to them so that they can be able to understand each other a bit more. And then I'm trusting the boys will give us, a very, very good performance against Sundowns, and hopefully, possibly, maybe try to give us a win. Maybe I'm being too optimistic, but hey, it is my job to be a bit optimistic about the club so that they can give us, something. But either way, my score prediction, I'm seeing somewhere 2-1, somewhere around there. Ngingazi-ke ukuthi yabo bana bashaya 2-1, but it's not going to be something like a high margin to say, yo, iscore esingaka. No, it's not going to be something like that. Even though Tina defensively we are not that solid, nabo they're not solid, defensively. I think they are making a lot of mistakes, and also they Polokwane City exposed them, man. They've been exposed. It's okay, man. You can be able to do this and do that against them. Unfortunately, Tina, we are not very good with set pieces. But Mbonile Sundowns can't defend our set pieces. It's just a pity we are not good in terms of that. But hey, zobonakala ngomdlalo bafethu. Well, I believe this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and make sure to click the bell notification so that next time when I post a new video, you will be notified and be able to watch that video. Peace.